Hello, welcome. Steve Watson here at Someday Farm. Just doing a quick little bag drill. Um, Obviously, when you're doing bag work, you want to have wraps or bag gloves, which I don't have. Just quickly demonstrating the idea here for you today. So the idea is I'm going to use this kind of leaning bag to help preserve a point of the action. But the idea here is to strike the bag once. You can do the stepping or not. So, I can step into it, I can step away from it, I can side step or, step the flanks. I'll probably simplify and just not step, but at any rate, step and hit. So at this point, the bag is something like this, which we might imagine is the upper body of the person you might be hitting. So I've hit it and I'm just holding it here. My hand would be coming back, but I end up at this point, something like that. I'll end up, the bag will move a little bit differently if I had a hanging heavy bag. So this one works better for a standing heavy bag, because it'll pivot from the bottom rather than from the top. But the same principles will hold true. So you could vary this for a hanging heavy bag. But at any rate, I give it a hit. Doesn't really matter to me what your hit is, which hand, doesn't really make a difference, but just to get the bag to move. And then what I want to do is I want to check the bag low. And the idea is that at this vulnerable place, this out of alignment, out of structure, changed view, diminished position and structure, I want to keep it there for a bit longer than it would otherwise stay, right? So I get a hit and then I check. I guess I did that with a step. So we get a hit and a check. Now, a lot of people will start too far away on something like this, and their check, they either miss, which they're not likely to do for long, or they kind of lose their own structure in order to check. So either step to do it or start yourself, and this could just be a short hit so that your check, however you want to do your check, doesn't matter for me. A check is not a lock and a hold. I'm not going to keep it there for all eternity. I just want to delay it, right? So I have my hit, whatever that happens to be, hit, check, and then I want to hit in the air, right? In other words, I don't want to continue to influence the bag's movement, right? I'm trying to influence its lack of movement, right? So I hit, check, hit. This just gives me a chance to throw another shot without the contact, and pay attention to my structure, my breathing, and my timing, and my guard, and all that. So 1, 2, 3. And then what I want to do, knowing that this bag is going to move back, of course, it'll probably, pendulum a little bit, but hitting in the air, when I move back, when that bag moves back, what I'm working on is my range, sensitivity, and awareness. So what I want to do is move back into my structure, my guard, into a position that bag, it just is out of reach, right? No contact with me, right? So 1, 2, 3, and here. So there, came back, hit me in the belly a little bit. So we'll try it again. 1, 2, 3, and have my guard. Some people won't get contact because they'll have a lousy guard because they're trying to not get touched. Now, how far this will go is partly dependent on how far I hit it. So over here, it's going to swing quite a ways back. I'll have to step further. I could also, step a little bit less by stepping to an off angle. So if I know that the bag is going to be coming back over here, I can step a little bit to this side to let it pass. But the idea is to show that you know exactly where that bag is going to go and be just outside of its range. So it's not me running off and completely disengaging, but it's me coming out of functional contact range. And that's the bag drill, right? So 1, 2, 3, and just out of that range. Good. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay trained.